first thing that we do is we look at the operations of the business and understand what is the business, what's its purpose, what's its product and services, who are the people, and how do they operate on a daily, day-to-day basis? How do they operate internally? How do they operate with customers? How do they collect their money? And then get a really good understanding of how a business operates and what is its true purpose on a day-to-day basis. And then from there, we look at certain areas that cause cash flow problems. For example, we look at the revenue sources. What are the margins? What are your products and services? And what are the margins that you generate? Often people will have products that sell well and are high volume, but they're very low margin. When you look at the profitability on some of those products and services, often they're losses or they're very low margin. So we'll look at those products and services and see what profits are being generated and do an analysis of those products and services. We'll also do a full analysis of all of your costs of doing business, your equipment purchasing, your day-to-day expenses, your payroll. Payroll is a very big category. As you know, labor is generally the highest cost of doing business, and often there's a significant inefficiency in labor. And so often that traces back to poor processes and procedures within a business. So we'll analyze the processes and procedures, and oftentimes that roots back to a lot of businesses don't have written procedures. They kind of open up from day to day and assume that everybody understands what they need to do. And we'll look at how all that ties together, and we'll often do a flow chart of how all the people come together and flow chart all the processes and procedures, because at the end of the day, for all of us, this is all about cash flow, right? I mean, everybody comes to work to be paid and to generate enough cash flow so that all expenses are paid, salaries are paid, and also the company can generate enough cash flow to operate its business and to have sustainability.